My sister called me ugly, so I swapped her $200 cream with glue. But instead of ruining her, it made her famous. My sister Sarah was perfect. At least, that's what everyone said. She had the kind of beauty that made people stop and stare, even when she was just walking into the living room in sweatpants. Her skin always glowed like glass. Her hair fell in smooth waves down her back, and her makeup was always on point, even when she swore she had no makeup on. And she knew it. Sarah didn't just enjoy being beautiful. She weaponized it. Every surface in her room was covered in tiny jars, shiny bottles, and pastel-colored tubes. Korean serums with names I couldn't pronounce. French moisturizers that cost more than my entire closet. Sheet masks stacked like sacred scrolls. Her vanity wasn't just furniture, it was a shrine. And like every shrine, it had its priestess, Sarah. I wasn't allowed to touch anything in there, not even breathe too close. Once, I'd leaned in just to smell her rose-infused toner, and she shoved me so hard my shoulder hit the dresser. The glass bottles rattled like angry little soldiers, and Sarah screamed, "Do you realize if one of those breaks, it's literally my life, her life." That's how she talked about skincare. Meanwhile, I was the opposite of her, perfect. Where her skin glowed, mine had breakouts. Where she had curves, I had angles. She called me chicken legs and pizza face. At first, I thought she was joking. Sisters tease each other, right? But it wasn't teasing. It was routine. A performance she repeated every single day. "Aaliyah, did you even look in the mirror before coming to the table?" She'd sneer at dinner. "Aaliyah, maybe don't eat that. It'll go straight to your face. Aaliyah, I swear, if I had your skin I'd never leave the house." And my parents laughed. Sometimes Dad told her, "That's enough," but it was lazy, half-hearted. Mom, though, she actually joined in. "Sarah's right, honey," she said once. "Maybe skip the fries. You're at that age where things stick. Things stick." Like their words. I learned to swallow my comebacks, to smile like it didn't matter, to wash the dishes when Sarah snapped her fingers, to run upstairs when she demanded water while she sat cross-legged scrolling Instagram. It wasn't worth fighting, but inside me, something was quietly building. Resentment doesn't roar at first. It whispers. It seeps in between chores and fake smiles and the sound of Sarah laughing with her friends about me. Always about me. One night, I passed by her room while she was live streaming. The pink ring light made her glow like a goddess as she waved around a $200 jar of cream. "This one," she said to her followers, tilting it toward the camera. "This is the reason I have glass skin. Worth every cent." Hearts and comments floated across her screen. "Queen, drop the routine. OMG, marry me." I stood in the doorway, invisible. Just the ugly little sister no one wanted to see. When the stream ended, she noticed me. "You're creeping again," she snapped. "Go away, Aaliyah. No one wants to look at you in the background of my video." I went. Of course, I went. But that night, lying in bed staring at the cracks on my ceiling, I thought about her room. The glowing bottles, the endless praise, the way even my parents bowed to her beauty. And for the first time, I wondered what it would feel like if her perfect skin wasn't so perfect anymore. The day it snapped didn't arrive like a thunderclap. It crept in on tiptoes, on a Tuesday that smelled like fried onions and nail polish remover, with a sky the color of dishwater and a house humming with Sarah's playlists. Morning began with the same choreography. Sarah's door cracked open, a slice of pink light from her vanity spilling into the hallway like cotton candy fog. I was halfway down the stairs when she called my name without looking up from her mirror. "Aaliyah, lint roller." I paused, hand on the banister. "Good morning to you, too." She didn't laugh. "It's on the dryer. I'm wearing black." "Hurry." I fetched the roller. She was doing that half-turned pose in front of the mirror, chin tilted, eyes dreamy, the kind of pose you couldn't hold if you had real problems. The bed was a lake of rejected outfits. Her vanity looked like a duty-free shop exploded. Droppers, pumps, jars, a gold spoon for scooping cream as if touching it with a human finger might contaminate royalty. "You're shedding," she said, rolling my shirt sleeve without asking and swiping the sticky tape across it like I was furniture. "See? You're welcome." "Thanks," I said. I wished I had something sharper to say. Downstairs, Mom flipped parathas and scrolled Instagram with the other hand. Dad was already in his work shirt, forehead shining with a quick morning shave. The TV burbled with a fitness ad. Mom didn't look up when Sarah floated in, but her voice warmed automatically. "Good morning, star." Sarah kissed the top of Mom's head, then thunked her tote bag onto a chair like it had been hired to make a point. "Big content day," she announced. "Brand asked me to do a sun care series. 4 reels. I need quiet." Mom nodded, proud and serious. "Of course. Aaliyah, no TV after school. Take your snack to your room."